Welcome back, everyone, to some more Manor Lords. We're in Ravenhold, and last episode we got a bit smacked around. Yeah, more than a bit. It is nearing the end of the season. Looks like some of our stuff in the farms have grown okay, but I think that's stuff that had an extra season to work. Looks like we had a issue with this. They didn't plant this one in springtime. Okay. Odd. Perhaps we need more people working here. Dyer's workshop has run out of storage space. Really? That's surprising. Bet you the Dyer's workshop has, yeah, only one person working. Oh, are we not accepting dye at the warehouse? Probably that's the issue. Well, we are indeed. We might need another set of hands here. Let's do that. It is September, though, so our numbers are a little bit more than low. We are running right out of charcoal. We're going to need another charcoal pit here. That's impressive. I'm surprised, actually. Put another charcoal pit in there. The mine is still chugging away at low volume. Our population's not really grown enough to handle things consistently, but we got off the forager jobs. That's fine. We are down to 11 animals here, so we'll leave. We can leave one family kind of perpetually hunting. They'll work slowly and inefficiently, perhaps, but let's get some more hands to laborers here. Maybe 4 of each. That's all we've got room for right now. Okay. Woodcutters, we only have one on right now, but they're sitting with 248. That seems like a lot, but each family consumes 2 fuel over the season, so we're gonna have to bring that number up. We're gonna have to bring that number up for this when the season changes. The sheep farm is still good for another month or 2. All right, we do need more people in the community, that's for sure. We just plainly need more bodies on the ground. In the ground? No, that's a bad idea. More people in town. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's get this road extending out here. And then we can get some housing going probably in behind here. It's a bit of a backwater spot, but it'll do. Nice and even. There's 7 more burgage plots. I like that. Now we do have limits of on family. Like we don't have a ton of ton of food, for instance. We don't have a ton of food. Our people are not fully supplied. Well, we got look at that, 83% food variety. With the entire granary full, or the entire market full. So every stall that has food has the max amount it can have. Yeah, we've got the fully filled with food, and yet, because we have 48 burgage plots, these ones will add another 7 burgage plots, bringing us up to 55, without adding more than 7 families. So hopefully that'll help a little. We just need more people distributing foods, I think. We have like we've got 9 market stalls from our. Hey, you guys aren't freezing. Weird. We have 9 families working in the Ravenhold markets. All right, we had planned to put in this. We did indeed put it in. Let's go ahead with the clay production down here then. And mine up a bunch of clay. I'd like the clay to be stored in the warehouse. Is the warehouse capable of handling that? Sure it is. Lots of room in the warehouse for 155 clay. That'll be good. And then we'll probably want to bring on a clay tile maker for the temporary job of making some tileage. And I suppose that can be... I mean, it doesn't really need to be anywhere special. It can be tucked out of the way here. Right, this was our... Those are pack stations that don't have their own road or do have their own road. They do have their own roads. Okay. All right. You're doing berries for planks. Sending berries, getting planks. All right, you can send meat Do we still have like lots of surplus meat here? Oh, autosave. There we go. Yeah, we have 350 meat. This is silly. Send meat in return for tools. Do that. With Ravenhold, bring a family online here and get them some livestock. Okay. They'll move tools over here, and then we can have tools sold, set to sell here. Oh, route required for tools here. Really? Okay. We're almost there. If we bring tools in and then we let them be sold here, they'll make, you know, the $5 or whatever for the tools. Oh, okay. So the market is regional. All right. So not regional, you know, not like each individual province. So Pinewood is suffering from a lowered price on tools. So you can't just send tools to another province and get them sold for a higher price. All right. Kind of makes sense. I imagine it's the same merchants interacting in both places. Ravenhold's pantry is full in a burgage plot. Oh, bother. That's terrible. Are we in need of another granary? That seems excessive. It seems very excessive. We're just not getting the food to the plots. That's how much berries these guys, or apples these guys are putting out, though. That one plot has put out 45 apples. If that's all it puts out for the year, that's still amazing. Oh no, that plot's got 80. What the scratch? Holy moly. My goodness. Huh, okay. Wow. That's impressive. Does the Burgage Plot 3 produce more cash? Oh, it generates 2 regional wealth instead of 1. But it brings in an extra family and has much higher demands. Okay. We don't want to go to too many more Burgage Plots because we are... Are we importing clay? I bet you we're still importing clay, aren't we? No, we're not. We would need to if we wanted tiles, though. Maybe we'll send some tiles back from the other side, though. Alright, you guys have... What's still for sale here? Planks, exporting planks regionally, interregionally. Inter-province transfer, maybe that's how to put it. We are not importing any of these things. The food, we are importing meat and berries from Pinewood Glen, and we're exporting bread, eggs, vegetables, and apples when over 200. I'm gonna say not exporting apples until over, like, I don't know, 500. Reason is I want them to be able to export to other provinces. Oh, that is what they're doing. Okay, never mind. 300 is fine. So it's only going to the other provinces, not selling it. Not selling it on the open market, it's just regionally, locally distributed. Importing hides from the other provinces. Exporting linen when over 50. Let's bring that up to 100. In case I want to... An unassigned family... No unassigned families to guide the ox. Where's that? Really? No unassigned families to guide the ox. Okay, gotcha. Now we have an unassigned family to guide the ox. Somebody go get that ox. Harvests are coming in. It is September, so we've got October and November to work. They've cleared stuff off the fields, it looks like. This one is indeed also empty. Harvest in here for hopefully a decent supply. Yeah, see, the yield at 300 is not 300 pieces of barley. Doesn't seem like. 0.1, 2, 3. And then it gets taken away. Interesting. So the fields, okay, there we go. Now we're working. Oh, what the heck? Does this never get finished? Odd. Somebody come finish this, please. We're still clearing fields pretty fast, though, at least. Influence increased. Treasury's up by 381. Jeepers. So they just keep taxing the total amount of revenue you've got. So if you're regional wealth, if you want to stock up treasury, just stockpile some regional wealth. and run a low tax, and just don't use up your regional wealth, because clearly it's just a 10% of whatever's in your regional wealth pile at the time the taxes hit. Yeah, this is not good. This is not good at all. Our field, it's already October and our farmers are not filling the jobs. Okay, so we need to change up. We need to change up pretty aggressively here. Then I want to take our entire firewood team down. The group over here, not the firewood, sorry, the woodcutters team is offline. The miller can stop milling, that's fine. Let's stock those up full. What other jobs can we pull back on? Temporarily remove the forester. Charcoal needs to keep burning. Firewood kind of needs to keep going. We can do firewood in November. We can leave the charcoal going. That really does need to keep running. One less weaver, one less oven maker, one dyer. Okay. How's that for the farm? So you full now? Almost. You are full. Good. All right, get more bodies in the field, because this is silly. We've not plowed the fields at all this year, basically. And now we have no unassigned families to move the... Can't the farmers move the oxen? Can't the farmers in the farmhouse move the oxen? I mean, come on. That should be what happens there. They're plowing in October. We're gonna be out of people. Oh, old Brand's having weather damage. The hunting camp? Oh, okay. Is the tannery on here? It's not. Okay, are you short on staff here now? No, but you're actually filled up on camp hunting stuff. Okay, good. And the foragers are done for the season. Excellent. Okay, good work, everybody. Sending berries, getting bread, Ravenhold. Go for it. And go ahead and bring in a animal for that. Granary's got 2. House has 2. We got 1 dude doing the selling. He should have a horse, but doesn't yet. Did we get the... we've got some wealth, very little, but we can go ahead and put in another goat there. The goat family there. Woodcutters supplying almost nothing. Are you out of location? Is that what's going on? You've used up all the possible spots? Deforest that a little bit, please. Then we'll have to spread out further. We need a forester in here for sure. We don't have one, so let's put one in. How big of a space does he need? Not a woodcutter. We need a forester. We could put him in like. If I take the snapping off, we could put him in like here. Right? He needs some planks, oddly enough. We can put him in here though, and we can put a road beside it, like this. Oh, actually, why don't we do this? There we go, and then we can put him in there once we get some timber cut. Good. Construction finished in the farmhouse. Okay, there we go. This place should have had it a long time ago, but we'll add another ox. I didn't realize those buildings can have 2. Did that change? Did I just not notice that? Because we could have 2 oxen working on each of these places, which would allow for much faster plowing. Okay. Let's do that, and then that'll do. They'll get 2 of each. We can unassign them off-season, for sure. Yeah, not a great turnover on this season. We didn't staff things soon enough, so we're going to have really tons of losses here. We're basically going to go for a whole season with no food. No farm production. I hope we stocked a lot. We didn't stock a lot. We do have a good surplus of ale, so the barley shortage isn't going to hurt us too badly. The granaries are very well stocked with apples, decently with meat. Hey, it's over the purchase amount, which means we've been importing it effectively. Good. Clothing is 92% provided, and there are vegetables were short by 3, and berries were short by 1. That's fine. Once these burgage plots get built, that'll open up more slots. Well, this is very disappointing. But the plowing's not going to happen in time. Waldbrand's got families moving in. Good. Good job, Waldbrand. Not enough supplies. We're out of firewood, huh? Need another family or two working on the firewood for the season. There are how many families here? We have 17 families, which means we need, what is that, 34 firewood per month. Starting in December. Right now we need 17 per month. We don't have anywhere near that. Yikes. Okay. Hey, why is there still a forager hut working? I thought I shut you guys off. Strange. Market is still selling planks, huh? Do we have lots of those still? Not a lot, but we're selling when over what? Construction planks went over 20. Let's bring that up to over 50. And it's not going to be much more before we have something else to sell. We should actually have iron to sell soon. So let's go ahead and let iron be exported when over 25. We did pump in the stone. Stone is now done. Good. The stone thing can be demolished. Good. And this road could stay, but we'll take it out. The stone production, or sorry, the iron production is going to kick in again. Good. Hunting is still a thing, just not super efficient because of the range they have to walk. But I believe we're tanning stuff now nicely. You guys should have your clothing supplies going back up. Going back up. Not up yet, but going up. What else do we have that we could export? We're just on the berry export at this point, eh? That's basically it. We have berries, we have hides, we have herbs. That's about it. Winter is approaching. It is October. Oh boy, how's the plowing going? Plowing's going okay. This field looks like it is actually getting sown. Good. That'll be one barley field in. I like it. How about wheat fields? Are we on wheat fields over here? We are sown there. And we have wheat fields sown there. That's good. This is a fallow field. And does it have stuff sitting in it? No, it doesn't. Okay, so we have a wheat field there and a wheat field there going in. Hopefully they'll be get them done in time. Look at that. Look at all that plowing done with the animals. So good. So good. Looks like we're actually short. We're behind on the... No, we're not. Never mind. People are fine. So we don't have... we don't need all these families in here right now. We'll take a couple more back. 10 families should be enough to plant each field as it finishes. So once the ox finishes with the field, they should be swarmed and planted, and that's what we want. Make sure the firewood is cranked up to full here. Firewood cutting needs to be very aggressive. Make sure you guys are positioned good. You can do this whole space. It's great. Look at that. We're in full regrowth here. That's wonderful. And then, of course, our forager that we shut off. Also, I'm going to tell him to replant this. Let's replant like this area with a bit of overlap. Like that. Good. How are you guys doing in your foresting? I wonder if we should put another forager in here, or forester in here. We should definitely do that. Can I delete this, please? Thank you. Hey. There we go. It's not a King's Road. Forester is what I'm looking for. Oh, it's not on the snap, please. Snap, please. There we go. Let's put them like right across from the saw pit. Boom, like that. Okay. We'll get that done, and then we'll have like one or two, two different spots that can be working at the same time. Even if there's only one person in each, that'll be okay. I'll get the mill going, the windmill going. As soon as the plowing is done, we'll drop these guys down, their numbers down. I think this field will finish probably first, possibly one of those. No, it looks like this one down here, which is a barley field. That's okay. It's not as good as if it was one of the others, but you got one more pass and then you should be good. Are you done, buddy? Still another one? You're being a little like me on Farm Sim. Overly careful on that, dude. There you go. It's done. That should see some pretty hefty swarms. Yeah. The spiders are swarming. Look at them go. Look at them go. That's beautiful. Wait, you just half planted that thing immediately. Oh, and then you distracted over to plant it. Oh, because the priorities. Right. That's good. I'm okay with that. It is November. Are we still able to plant in November? Tell me we are. Yes. Good. Good, good, good. We might actually get these fields in. That's tight. That's really tight. These flax fields are... That's highest priority, apparently. That one's planted now. That one's planted now. Lovely. I don't care what the growth time they get in the season. I just want them to have been planted before in the winter, because this is how plants actually, a lot of these plants actually grow. There's a lot of seeding done in fall. There we go. That one will be finished. Wonderful. 97%. Come on, there it is. 99. This guy got fully planted. Oh my gosh, you did it, guys. You did it. Everything that needed to be planted is planted. This is supposed to be fallow. This one right here. We'll click burn field because it's supposed to be fallow right now. There. We got 4 fallows, and oh my gosh. Excellent. All right, let's drop it down to 1 family in each farm. Well done, gentlemen. Well done. And we're going to put you guys into charcoal making. And we probably need another woodcutter's hut. I think we'll do that. I think we'll put another woodcutter's hut in. Kind of right across the street from that one, I guess. It's fine. All right. Put another woodcutter's hut. Get that sorted. The burgage plots were built over the season here as well. Very productive season, man. Feels like we're done as much as we normally do in a whole episode. And, well, we're only halfway done this one. That's great. We did get a lot of fruit come out of these guys. It doesn't seem to be stored there anymore, which is okay. All right. Now, we did have some issues last time that we talked about with weapons. We didn't ever address them. So let's get our blacksmith and kind of micromanage him a little bit. I want you to give us pole arms. Are you not making pole arms very fast? Why, you have pole arms on. Why are you not making them? Are you paused? You're not paused. What's the issue here, dude? You got planks. You got slabs. I don't know what's the matter there. Shield-wise, he's making the big ones, so you shouldn't have any shortages on shields, large shields. 35. Are you guys exporting these? Spears are exporting over 40. That's fine. No, polearms can't be exported. Small shields and bows are being exported when over 40. Let's do 40 on all of those. We can have a bit of stockpile of weapons. Yeah, there's 161 large shields. What the heck is going on? Why is this person saying, hey, oh, it's number of families. I missed that. I misread that. Okay. So there's no extra bodies to work. That's the problem. We need a few more burgage plots filled, and that'll sort them out. Oh, okay. All right, just go back to our trading post then. And make sure our weapons numbers are exporting over 40. Cool. We have a lot of polearms. I'd love to bring that on, but it's $4,000. Even at 8 apiece, we're going to have to sell those things for forever to make that happen. So this was the wrong job to be having him work. He needs to go back to making... I think spears would be good. Do we have sidearm? Why are you not showing me your weapons listed? There we go. We have only 4 sidearms. Let's go ahead and let him build some sidearms. And then the spears will be for resale. Taylor's working on wool. Can we put you back to the hoods? I think we're probably... No, you're still working on cloaks, actually. You're still short on cloaks, and that's a yarn issue, eh? We don't have enough yarn being woven. We have wool now and less yarn, so we need to bring a body back on. We did trim a lot of jobs off these, so I want the communal oven back on. The malt shop is okay with how it's been running. The tannery, we have hides sitting around. We do. We could up that for sure. The dyer's workshop, don't want to consume all the berries. We only want to consume a little bit of berries, to be honest. What do we have for dye in stock? 48. I'm going to say we shut the dye off for a while. That's probably okay. Got bread and clay moving. We're bringing clay in. Receive clay, send bread. Yes, we are. We are should be bringing a bit of clay into town. Are we actually getting any? We are. Okay. Seems like they're starting to work now. I mean, oh, there's the 4 people, the cold people again. Lovely. There's 1 person cold that's working here. Hey, the clay is almost cleaned out. That's great. Now, this isn't a deep deposit of clay, a rich deposit or whatever of clay, so it's not going to overfill itself. Hunters are hunting year-round in this place. That's amazing. They're just constantly hunting. That's really good. If I put another pack station in and sent hide to Waldbrand, that might be good. Or move hide to... Well, hide is available for sale here, isn't it? Locally? Yeah. We tell them to only export hide locally. Leather is being exported when over 100, and we have a lot of it. Supposedly being exported. So we're sitting here with 1 regional wealth. Quirky was commenting on this, where, well, some of the issues might be because we're short on cash. I'm not sure how this is supposed to work. I don't think running out of cash should stop us, because this is set to export, right? So it's clear, and there's a route that should be coming here all the time to this location. This is a dedicated trade route that should just be running straight up to our friend's place here. Okay, so he's coming up through Ravenhold and ignoring roads and driving through people's houses, but that could be attended to. That's definitely something that needs to be fixed, but that's a minor detail. It's just kind of disconcerting. He's walking through walls and buildings and everything else. Deposit exhausted. Okay, we'll look at that. I think that's the clay deposit. I just want to track this guy. Hold on. We'll bring the speed down a little. The clay deposit over here was emptied, so we can drop that off and we can demolish that building. Lovely. And then it's time to put in the iron mine in here to do the same thing. Sorry for breaking a bunch of your buildings, but that's how it works. And then that trade guy should have made it here by now. Or a linen trader. Oh no, we paused him. Right, let's watch the rest of his journey. So we should immediately, once he cross into, right, there we go. We're now in Pinewood Glen. He'll come into the merchants. 300 bucks. And we're at 238. Why did that happen that way? How did we get 300 and drop to 238? We couldn't have been in the deficit. It said plus 300, which is the number that I would expect for him to... Yeah. He bought 100, which seems to be his maximum. No, he bought 50. Right? Yeah. 100 would be 600 bucks. He gave us 300. And off he goes. So he just took 50. That's the most he can haul. Maybe that's because that's all that was stored here. Because we have more in-house, but not more stored. Yeah, so there's no leather. There's only 2 leather here right now, so they should stock up the leather. There they go. We're putting more leather. And Pinewood Glen furnace oven done. Nice, okay. So let's go ahead and put somebody on the furnace oven. We have a couple extra hands to work, so let's do that. Firewood, how you doing in town here for firewood? 135 should be sufficient. Let's check the firewood situation down in Ravenhold, because it was a little precarious there for a bit. It is still a little precarious. It's way less than way more than the other places have, but let's get some firewood going here. You guys can gather also from the area here. Is it that some of these trees just aren't mature enough? Maybe? Maybe that's it. Maybe we're just I'm farming from or harvesting from stuff that's not matured yet. It's possible. Probably we need more foragers. Probably what we need. Okay, let's go there with these guys. Foresters, I should say. Let's get more foresters. There's probably a very long delay on the growth time of these things, so let's get them regrowing this area. I think they can put trees into new territory that's not been forested before or farmed. That's not had trees before. I forget what that's called, but it's like there's a special term for it. Afforestation or whatever it's called. when you plant trees in places that have never had trees before, that never produced trees before. I think this clay furnace can probably be demolished. No, if we've got a bit of clay here, we could use it. Yeah, let's use it. Put somebody in there. They'll make a bit of clay for the clay tiles for upgrading to tier 3. We will probably upgrade a few more going forward. I don't know, but probably. All right. Another thing I wanted to achieve today, and I haven't touched yet, is that this town needs to have itself a... What is it showing me right now? That's weird. Why are they colored? They're not supposed to be colored. That overlay is oopsed. Yeah, I don't know why it's giving me this green overlay. What is this telling me? Don't have a clue. Don't have a clue. We do have money, however, to go ahead and get the goats finished along this road. There we go. And the veggies, we could probably upgrade those as well. Add in some more veggie plots. It sort of diverts some of their attention, but not hugely. It does divert their attention, but it doesn't hugely divert their attention, so that's okay. Wildbrand needs some burgage plot level 2s. And I think we probably want to get like 5 of those upgraded. So how about we do the 5 that are right along here? 2, 3, 4, 5. There we go. That'll get us to level 2 and to level 3. Right now we're a small village, we'll go to a medium village, and then the next upgrade needs 5 burgage plot 2s. I don't think it needs any burgage 3s, but that I might be off on that one. Tanner is supplying everybody, mostly everybody. We almost have enough leather here. There we go. And how about the food or the firewood? We have 21 plots supplied with firewood, 100%. Food is just about fully supplied, so they only need 2 at this tier. They're provided with 4, which gives us a serious approval rating. Everybody's ridiculously happy to be here. Now, the downside of that is we definitely want to tend to our manor, because we don't have a retinue here. We're going to go ahead and put a retinue, or the building, our home, right along here. Right up the hill. Boom. Lovely. And let's do right out to the road. I usually do squirrely, windy ones. Commit to that. Get that going. And then once that's in, we can build up the retinue and we can hire up the full retinue. Actually, we'll need another building. Hold on. Can I do more construction there? No. Once I've committed to it, I can't alter what's being done there. All right, how are we doing on firewood? We're 67 here. It's December, so we're using up, well, over 40 a month. Plank supply is okay. Timber supply is okay. Planks are a little low. I'll go ahead and up this and this. Where are you guys foresting from now? You should be foresting over here for now. Let's do like, so you catch the iron space and off into the boonies. You got lots of space to work for a long time. Our wood cutter can go ahead and, that's a berry patch we don't want to mess with. Maybe our woodcutters who have 3 bodies on them, maybe they can do some backwater deforestation here. Let's move him actually. Let's move this woodcutter to the other end of town. Why can you not move? Oh, because I can't snap to. I can't click the snap to apparently. There's a missing command to put snap to road option here. Okay. move you up this way for now. We're going to pop a road that's going to go into the back forest space here. And we're going to put one out this way as well. Good. Okay. So that'll get the firewood rearranged, and then they'll work from around their area by default. We don't have the clay gathered in here. Would be a good idea, I think. We could put we have extra families. Let's start mining some iron. Let's get the iron mining going pretty heavy. We have lots of families here to do lots of work. So, on that note, I guess we're going to do more wood cutting and more plank cutting. Wood cutters, we could do charcoal, but I don't think this town's going to do charcoal. I think this town is all armor. So we could do the deep mine, we won't need to. We'll go with the basic armor first, and then the advanced armor. So this guy can start producing helmets to be distributed back to the capital. We won't have plate yet, but they can get gambeson helmets, and what else can they wear? Let's see, what else can they wear? Well, we're in Ravenhold. Helmets, gambeson, and plate in chain armor. So we don't need the top end one. Okay. We need the first two armor jobs, this one and this one. We don't need master armor maker to make the plate, because that can only be used by the retinue to upgrade, and we can just upgrade them with cash. There's no value in that one. Yeah, there's no value at all in that. So what we need is the advanced armor and the basic armor in Waldbrand. So 2 more points will go there. 1 more can go into deep ore mining. Oh, they have, hold on, they have charcoal as well, right? They do. Okay, we can make a charcoal place here as well then. There. We can get a charcoal guy going up here. Please snap to. Can you snap there? Sure you can. Lovely. So you can start making some charcoal. Excellent. And you have plenty of storage. You have plenty of storage. Could even have another family working here. I'd like to be able to import some... There we go. We're sending berries, getting bread. Do we have bread in house? That'd be a surefire sign that we had done some trade, but I guess not. That's a stable. I want this pack animal. There you go.
Who's using the auger? I need to drill holes for the peg.
Who's using... I haven't heard that before. Who's using the auger? Need drill holes for the pens. Great. Ah, castle planner's ready. Let's go ahead and put in our tower here. Wonderful. And there is a bit of surplus of planks, but we'll use some planks and timber to make a bit of a walled space here. Now, the only spot that's going to be front line is this one. I mean, everything about Waldbrand is right out in their face, so we'll definitely have more people out here than needed. How's the fire situation, firewood and food situation here? Settlement level in Waldbrand is increased. Look at this. Our stalls are actually full. Weird. I'm going to go ahead and try an experimental situation where we put a small market in down here. Because the other markets are full, and I don't know that this is going to work because our whatever it's called, our
This is heavier than it looks.
hold on, this is a hunting camp. It can move. The hunter spot's over there. Let's put the hunting camp down here. Thank you. Alright, put a little market in like this. Oh, you know what I'm going to put in? I'm going to put in a granary first. We'll put in a small granary down here. We don't have enough goods. Are we short stone? We are short stone. Wow. Okay. Not ideal. We don't have a large stone deposit anywhere. A deep stone deposit anywhere. Whatever rich it's called. Don't have one of those. Selbitz does. They have clay and stone. But what I could do, I suppose we could just go in and put in an order to buy some stone. Let's go ahead and import to maintain 25. Yeah, that's fine. Once that happens, I won't pay for a person to do it. Once that happens, we'll put a granary in there. So the granary should fit plenty well down, like, I can even go here, eh? Yeah, I can go on that side. So I can put the marketplace at the end of their house here. A little farmer's market down at the bottom. Another 15 stalls. Great. So the idea is if I put a granary in here and just let it provide food, only foodstuffs, only like actually for sale foodstuffs. Like it won't hold ale, it won't hold flour, that sort of stuff. Our granaries up here are full. Our markets up here are full. We have no more stalls. Ravenhold storage deep mine. What? What did that just say? Storage full in the mine. Okay. So we're not smelting it fast enough. Let's upgrade the smelter and the smithy with a few more bodies. That is very much a winter job. So looks like we are okay on the fuel with this many people. It's probably overkill. We can cut back a little bit. Good, like that. Vault house, keep it up. Could do another storehouse. They don't need... See, this is weird. I've never had an issue delivering fuel to all the houses. We do have an issue delivering food. Is it because the food stock is not always full? Like right now there are 2 varieties of fuel that they can get. They only need 1 to get 100%. But a lot of these houses need access to 4 full markets. Right? The four types of food have to be fully stocked. And I think 55 is our limit, isn't it? It should be. Except for there's 56 apples there. Somebody piled a little high. I don't know. Let's go ahead back on the wood cutting over here. How are we doing on planks? We're way over the numbers on planks, way short on the others, so that's fine. Where are you foresting? You did set a forest spot for that. Okay. Ravenhold, having new families moved in, treasuries pulled in stuff. We got lost. Are you kidding me? We just lost clay that was sitting in this town? Did it just not get delivered? They just left it and it got wrecked because they mined it up. And then it was cold. That's got to be fixed. Your resources. Now that's just partially because I have the, we have no free slots here either. It's partially because I have the stalls set the way they are. That's reasonable, I suppose. The granary and stuff is right down there. Maybe we should have moved these guys. I could put another market in here. They're not far from the, yeah, this will work. I could put another small market in like this. There we go. Expand the market space. You just have this little corner market. This place was planned. My thought was like, 20 families or so. We have 22, but it's way bigger than I expected it to be for 22 families. We could actually add a little more housing in here, across from the place here, so we can get the. Well, we really just do berries and wild animals perpetually here. Eh? Yeah, okay. We're instantly out of... Is this place just buying up stuff so fast that... What are we importing here that's costing us money? What are we importing? I don't think we import anything here. We legit do not import anything at the trading post. So how are we losing money? Because from what I understand, and I must be terribly wrong here, but why are we losing money? We're not taxing it all away, are we? This place doesn't need a tax. It has no tax. Tithe would be great, because this is just an obscene amount of influence already. We can already lay claim to all of his territories, or all but one of his territories. Yeah, see, this barter system, when moving between regions, the exchange value of goods needs to match. For instance, if you exchange iron, let's say 14 silver per unit, for firewood at 7 silver per unit, The barter value is 2 times. You get 2 firewood for every 1 iron. But those are direct item exchanges. That's not... I don't go there and sell them 1 item and then buy 1 item. Right? As far as I can tell. So we had $300. What happened to the... Or 200... Well, it was supposed to be 300, but it was 228 after he dropped off the 300. So what are we spending money on? Right? But I don't think we have a cost. Does the retinue... Did they add a cost to maintain the retinue? Doesn't say. It would make sense, but it doesn't have a cost to maintain. So where's our regional? Amount of money owned by villagers in the region can be used to import or convert treasury via taxes. We have no taxes in this region. What are they doing with the money? Swindling it. They're swindling it all. Must be the peasants taking all of their... Wait, it's their money. I haven't even used it to, like, make burgage plots upgrades. Is there an industry here that's costing stuff, maybe? Maybe the clay furnace has a cost? No, nothing has a, like, maintenance cost. I'm a little baffled what's going on here. Is this place... Maybe this place is bugged. Because it's got the cold bug all the time. Oh, really? Apparently... Oh, that's a merchant that's cold. He's walking off the map and he's cold. Yeah, I get it. That's reasonable. Start stocking some iron. The clay will all be turned into tile for use. So we won't sell any clay. Make sure we're not exporting... No, we're not exporting almost anything here. We're exporting leather. You should be getting money from that consistently. I don't know how often they send traders by, but it might be dependent on where they're at. We do have 13 tools that have been delivered here, but we don't have the $120 to use them for export. Oh, you know what we could do? We could make things like bows or sidearms and send the sidearms here to be sold. That would do. That would work. But again, these guys are not set to buy anything, so they shouldn't be using up their treasury or their regional wealth. And they should be selling things. There are 4 families trading right now, supposedly. I bet you anything they're all standing around. They're peddling stuff at the store and they're waiting. We're hugely overpopulated here. We don't need the meat sold directly from these guys. The leather does not need to be sold directly from these guys. I don't know. Did we make our burgage plot upgrades? For here? We didn't. We could do that right away. Let's do these families along here. Yeah. Let's upgrade these families. That should give both Ironwood Glen and also Waldbrand its level up. Waldbrand is now going to be able to be making hammers or helmets. Excellent. Basic blacksmithing unlocked. Yeah, we need 5 and 10 and 5 for the next tier, so that's great. The basic blacksmith, where is he done? Is he actually worked through the smithy? The smithy does say it just does that, eh? I'm gonna go ahead and put the bloomery over here. We'll put in a smithy over here too, but I might not use it. Wait, it's not. It's a blacksmith, isn't it? Oh, did I upgrade those ones? Oh, yeah, I did. Okay. So I think we'll put some burgage plots on this side. Or maybe on this side. We'll put a couple burgage plots over here. Good, let's make those happen. Put everything to high priority because that's how it works. Get a bit of fuel stored up there. Now, for this place, I think what I want to do is have just a relatively small walled space. We have the planks for that? We don't. We don't have the timber or the planks for it, so we won't do that now. But we do have the ability to get a new retinue. Well, we have a new retinue here, so for now, it's 4,600 bucks. Bango! Look at that. Now it's the old fun of... Oh, autosave finished. The old fun of... Why are you guys facing backwards? This way, bud. I want to see your epic upgrades. Very nice. This thing looks strange, but look at him. He's got an axe, he's got a sword, he's got a dirk, and he's got a what's it called? A shieldy thing. A small shieldy thing. I'm blanking. I'm sorry. It's called a... That's gonna bug me until the end. I'll find it. I'll get it at some point. Buckler, that's the word. A buckler. Dang, that took a lot to get into my brain. But that's an impressive outfit. And he's got the stance for it too. Love it. So now all three provinces have their manor retinue upgraded with a tower. Only the capital has the walled-in space. That used up a bunch of money, but that's probably the last big bunch of treasury money we're going to need before we get into the aggressive stance. But that is where we're going to put in a cut here. By next episode, the goal is going to be to get the industrial production of armor helmets, actually, I think, going, and start trading and transporting those back to the hometown, because those need to go for sure to the capital. We'll put a storehouse in here. The weapons storehouse will be right outside the door. No, across the road. Across the road, right there. That'll be a specialized weapons storehouse, like we have the specialized granary going in over here. We should do that right away. Not enough. Really? They didn't buy any stone? I told you guys to buy stone. I offered to buy stone anyways. Livestock, huh? We could buy another horse here for the trading families. They do take their sweet time trading without it. Yeah, stone. Supposed to be bringing in stone. But it hasn't, nobody's dropped off stone yet, so that's okay, I guess. We do have a bit of excess up here. We could send some, but if we set stone here to export when over 40 and only locally, that might do the job. Anyways, thanks everybody for joining me for some more Manor Lords. Loving it. Still going. We'll be finishing out this week, so we'll get to, I think it's episode 18, 19, somewhere in there by the end of the week, and that's probably where we'll call the episode, or call the series. But my goal is by then to wage war on our neighbor and successfully win this campaign. We'll see how that works. I don't know if we wage war, is he just going to pile in troops constantly from every angle? I don't know what's going to happen. We have a lot of treasury, so before we do that, we'll be able to hire up any... Apparently there's no mercenaries. We'll be able to hire up mercenaries, if there are any, at some point, and get a war going here. So... But that'll be next time. Thanks everybody so much for joining me. Have yourselves a great rest of the day. See you in game.